Jace. I wanted to introduce myself to you as we launch our new Dark Strategies YouTube channel. We're currently in the midst of releasing some content, but I wanted to get just the word out today about what our plans are for the channel itself. Just so you're aware of what you're getting into if you like and subscribe. But we are, like I said, working out some kinks, technology, editing, things like that. But we're very excited to launch this channel. It's always been a dream of mine to do that, what we are doing now. So with that said, goals for the channel. We are going to do battle reports. I think battle reports are what everybody truly kind of enjoys, gets their most entertainment value out of battle reports, whether you're watching them to learn, watching them just for fun, or to see who's going to win or not. Battle reports are a good, I think, format to include on a channel, obviously, for 40K. We do primarily play 40K. We have been for many, many, many years since this edition, if you remember. Back then, great edition, by the way, look it up. But many armies that we have, we don't have all the armies yet. Our team is somewhat of a small team. We have a 3-person team, me being one of them, and then 2 other of my friends. We been playing again for many years, and we wanted to start sharing our battles with you and our models and our collections and the fun we have. We're not doing it primarily for a huge YouTube subscriber amount. We're not doing it for monetary purposes or anything like that. We're doing it to kind of journal what we know and love, and spend a lot of our kind of mental energy on. We do try and play at least once a week. We're all working individuals, so we can't always play constantly, but we do get our games in, and we wanted to share that. And again, video journal our games so we ourselves can look back on them and enjoy the good days of rolling dice and playing with toy soldiers on a table. Love it. So battle reports, yes, for sure. The format yet, we're still working that out. We're going to think about maybe a long format. I know a lot of people like the 2-3 hour ones where you see everything, like the dice rolls and the talking. That has its merits, I think, for sure. But to start, we're thinking probably maybe a middle ground format where we'll definitely do the talking, the strategies, what we're thinking pre-game, post-turn, probably turn by turn breakdowns, deployments for sure, what happened, but we might not actually show all the dice rolling per se to start with. But you know, we're learning too, so we're gonna shoot a few battle reports, get them out, see what we like about it. I'm sure people will comment too, so see what other people like, dislike, and we can evolve together, as they say. So battle reports for sure. We're gonna do tabletop showcases. There actually are a few of the tabletop showcases up on our site already. Dark Strategies on YouTube. Search us. It's 2 words, D-A-R-K, Strategies, S-T-R-A-T-E-G-I-E-S. Dark Strategies. It's been my tagline for quite some time on Instagram. You can also follow me on Instagram. Been there for many, many, many years. Back when you probably, if you scroll back long enough on my Instagram account, Dark Strategies, you'll get some pretty blurry images back when cell phone cameras were pretty poor. But it was still fun to do. But you'll see it like on my Instagram, you'll see all my armies, how they've evolved, all my painting style. And then I've actually done some mini battle reports on Instagram, if you can call them that, but they're mostly just still photos and then kind of a snippet of what happened during that battle, who won, the score, and so on and so forth. But it's been fun on Instagram. But we are on YouTube now, and we hope to be staying for quite some time in really releasing some content. So what did I say? I said battle reports, I said tabletop terrain showcases. My tables, I'm a stickler for terrain. I absolutely love building terrain. I'm always painting it, always thinking about new setups. We have boards from desert boards to orc boards. That was the most newest one. We'll get a video out on the orc board shortly. heavily forested boards with like a shrine world, Mechanicum worlds, lava boards, tons of them. And it's always growing. I'm always working on new projects for terrain, because I personally think 40K is such a grandiose setting that with a really nice design board, scale, height, you'll see a lot of my buildings are very tall. I like that model's eye view when you get down there and you really just transport yourself into that world. I think, and any type of gaming, that's one of the main reasons why we know and love it, is we can kind of transport ourselves into these fantasy worlds. So some terrain showcases, be sure to check some out on there already. I think there's 4 or 5 of them already on there, and many more to come. We're going to do miniature showcases. All the armies we play are kind of little mini meta, as they say, of how we play our armies. We don't have all the armies yet, but we do have a lot of them. We have, let's see here, we have Necrons, we have Orcs, we have Grey Knights, we have Demons, not so much these days, but we have Demons, Corn Demons, the Boys in Blue, Ultramarines, fully updated to Primaris. We have Tyranids. We have a big collection, Tyranids actually, complemented by a pretty big collection of Genestealer Cult and a pretty large collection of Adeptus Sororitas, the old school Adeptus Sororitas, with some new models, of course, added into that. So we're going to get into those armies. That's kind of our meta. If you've seen, actually, we uploaded a video coming summer 2022, this year. I'll be working on a big Death Guard army. We actually have one of our team members has a Death Guard army already, but I will be making my own personal Death Guard army, all from pretty much scratch. Kind of have it all purchased, and we're gonna build it, paint it. It's priming season soon. We live in the northern hemisphere, so you can't always prime during the winter months. But it's getting warm, so we're gonna prime up that army and get those painted, and that'll be a big project to showcase. But we're gonna kind of break it down. Now, I know we're kind of late in the game as far as 9th edition goes, but we're gonna go through our codexes. I mean, Necrons, again, late in the game, but we have things that we want to share. You may have heard everything you possibly need to hear about Necrons. So be it, that's fine. But I'm gonna share some of the stuff, how I go about making my army builds, and we're gonna talk stratagems. Probably some of the stratagems that you don't normally see in battle reports used. I always like to try newer stuff, but of course we'll cover as much as possible with it. Within the armies, again, like I said, the collections are pretty large. We don't have all of the models in the the Necron army or the Orc army or whatever, but they're pretty large. So we'll start to break down those models, how we use them, and we'll get into that. The battles themselves that you'll be seeing on the battle reports are competitive. They're not tournament competitive, whatever that means these days. I like to say it's a nice blend of competitive with some narrative going on. Not super narrative, obviously. Our tabletop setups are, again, they're super full, but they are set up in a way that you'd probably see in a tournament, and they're just embellished more. But we do like to get into some story. We don't like lopsided battles. We do like a competitive environment for our armies to kind of compete in, and we'll play different points. We'll probably, you'll see a lot of 1,000, maybe 1,000, 250, maybe 1,500. Those are kind of the games that you'll probably start to see, and then of course we'll get to the 2,000 point battles for sure. So those are our armies. If I missed any, I will put them in the video as well. But so we covered battle reports, we covered tabletop terrain showcases. We're going to cover army showcases. Yes, I use the word showcases a lot, but that's essentially what we're doing. And we'll get into it. I really am excited to release this channel going forward. You're going to meet the other crew eventually too. We're gonna jump into some battle reports, shooting that real soon as we get everything else up and running. But our studio, as you see behind me, part of it, it's typical gaming room, I would think. We got a big table in the middle, some cool lighting. I like cool lighting, and plenty of cases. I actually have to get some more cases for our new armies coming up. So you'll see this is kind of our setting for our videos, which is exciting in its own right. I think I got enough lights in here now to truly show off the models in the table. Let's see here. Technology again. The lighting setup. I think the sound's okay. We're gonna get some better cameras going. That is always a good thing. We'll be displaying some stats and pictures up on the monitor behind me here, and we'll get it up and running pretty soon. So like and subscribe, as they always say on YouTube. You can find us at YouTube Dark Strategies and on Instagram, and we hope to see you in the future. Follow along with us. If anything, it's just another YouTube channel that you can subscribe to. Obviously no money involved, but you add it to your 40K content portfolio. You're sitting you know, at home chilling, watching some battle reports or painting. We're just another channel that we can add to your repertoire of video content, and as we release it, you get more hours of enjoyment than you had before. So we hope to see you again, and happy gaming.